Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for some more Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, it has been well over a month. I was saying the same thing in my most recent Haikyuu video from last week, which it didn't matter how many times in just how many changes I made to it, it just was not happening. It kept getting blocked worldwide. So it pains me to say this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do Haikyuu, like, including this episode, or this week's episode. There's 2 more episodes, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do those. Like I said, that really pains me just because of what's going on in Haikyuu right now. But we're going to give Jujutsu Kaisen a shot, and obviously we have the other core that is coming that will carry on to the winter. So from this point, this episode here onward, I should be, on board with Jujutsu Kaisen unless something just goes wrong. We'll see what happens, but I actually find it really interesting what we're going into right now, just obviously with Junpei and with Mahito, like, I guess, who's kind of like the main antagonist right now. So we'll see what we have with this episode. I think his name's Nanami. He's like going into overtime, as he said. He's making him go, Mahito's making him go into overtime. So we'll see what we have with this episode. Also, before we get into this one, I want to say, if you guys are interested, the link is down in the description below for my Patreon page if you guys want the full length reactions, because obviously I'm not able to post them here on YouTube. It's only if you're interested. I'm not trying to push it or shove it down, shove it in your face or anything like that. I'm just saying it's down in the description. It always has been. I never really promote my Patreon or talk about it, but if you are interested in that kind of thing, it is down in the description below. So with all that said, we're going to get into this episode. Let's get into it, guys. So it's even going to get crazier than this fight has already kind of been, Yep, overtime. That OT. He getting that OT in now. Ooh, this music. You hear this? They're starting to play? Okay. Interesting. Oh, doesn't have to be living either. Ooh, look at him. He's like skating. Dude, the piano too, man. The single blow. Ooh. Oh, dude, how they're swinging around here is just... Jesus Christ. He's just breaking it all down. Like, he's not even, like, worried about himself. He's just so fascinated by his ability. I should dodge, maybe. Oh. Yeah, he's like trying to comprehend what just happened. Like, oh, you think that's gonna be it with Mahito? I don't think so. Unless, okay. You actually think this is it? I don't think it's it. Oh, they cut to the OP. This is what he's doing. Is that actually what he's doing right now? Damn. So now in his mind, he's probably like, from what Mahito told him, he's like, what the heck should I do, right? Like, he told him to befriend him, but they're supposed to be enemies, so it's like, what? He got hit. He doesn't know any idea what he's talking about. His training, yeah, unique form of training. So they're like hitting it off, they can relate on some of these movies, how they feel about them, and oh, okay. Right, yeah, going to the theater and watching a movie, just like that experience is like, I love that as well, so I relate. See, this is all like new to him. Like, this isn't stuff he's kind of experienced or really have. This hasn't happened for him before. Oh, this is his mom. Damn. Oh, okay. It's tougher than it seems. It's already too late now. You were already doing it. I guess you weren't expecting to run into him, but that is a hard habit to get out of. Guess he's coming over. Guess he's coming over. Yeah, I'm just starving. Feed me. Feed me. Oh. Mahito? What the hell? It's a bit of a twist, right? That's not how this was supposed to really play out. If Nanami chews him out. Yeah, because you know how serious he is compared to, like, Gojo. Oh, that timing. He starts off with, I'm sorry. He ratted himself out. Literally. That's what I got from him, like a childish, kind of immature personality, like part of his character. Oh, we didn't see that, right? I don't think we saw that. It's just gonna keep spiraling. Yeah, right. It's just gonna keep spiraling out of control. Like, it's gonna get even worse. You just keep letting them go. The mom's loving this. The mom is just loving all this. See, he got a laugh out of that. See, there's things they can kind of hit it off connect about. And even though the mom's drunk, she seems to love it, like seeing it. This other side of Junpei, maybe that we don't really see, haven't really saw too much. Yep. Still sad, like, about his parents and all that, you know. At least he had someone there for him, right? At least he had someone. He wasn't like totally abandoned or just left out to whoever, right? Or whatever. Takes a dark twist, like all suddenly. Have you killed someone? And that just being an option is like, that would like change your whole kind of outlook on how you handle things. So Mahito instilled into him. He's not thinking about killing his mom, is he? It's the way they flashed her after he said that is like, oh no. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. What the? That's where they were going with it. So what, he tried to save her? Or he tried to... Like, Junpei tried to save her? That's how I take that. Like, put her in the bed, the ice bags. Most likely, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's inevitable. Honestly. And he just, like, leaves. Like... But that's weird, though. Like, because he tried to... I think he tried to save her, or tried to help her. Or something. Is he trying to set up Yuji? Like, by doing this? He's gonna think of Yuji. Or... My god. So the way they transition to this guy, it's like, okay, is this the guy? I thought maybe they were trying to, like, set up Yuji and have, like, Junpei feel it. What is going on outside, by the way? Oh my god. So they're surrounding the whole school. Oh, this is about to be bad. If it's a bunch of those, like, transmuted, like, weird-looking ones, like, this is about to be a horror fest. That's what I was saying. Okay, so I was right. I was right. So he had him. Okay, so he gave him that for his plan, so he could use it for his plan. Watching foolish kids die. All this is. I don't even want to see this. This is gonna be bad. He's not even gonna let him try to explain himself. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Bro. This is what Mahito, like, wants to happen. He wants this to spiral into madness like this. Poor Junpei. Oh. This is exactly what Mahito wants. For them to clash. Oh, man. Oh, man. Bro. And they were hitting it off so well, too. So, yeah, this episode... Yo, Mahito, would you say it's really him taking an L? I mean, that stuff with Nanami was really cool, I gotta say, but, I mean, really, he was kind of more interested in seeing him kind of turn out that way, I guess, and just breaking down what Nanami was actually doing, which, it was really cool, I gotta say, but Mahito's like, he wasn't even worried, and then, like, literally after that, he goes into his plan, right? What he wants to do with Junpei and Yuji, having them clash, hoping that Yuji has to use Sukuna or bring out Sukuna. So, man, that's something. And so far, it seems like that his plan obviously is, things are going according to his plan. So next episode should be pretty crazy if we're going to see, Junpei and Yuji kind of clash. And depending on, like, I thought we were going to see a lot of those, high schoolers just kind of turn into those monsters or something. But Mahito did say something about watching foolish kids die, so I don't know if he's talking about Junpei and Yuji or one or the other, or just a lot of the others. Are we gonna see like some kind of a massacre, some crazy, just a bunch of shit going on in the next episode? It may be looking like that, but we'll have to wait and see, obviously. But Mahito, so far from what we've had of him, I'm actually really liking him as a villain. Just obviously what he's doing right now in this plan. Obviously, like from a viewer perspective, you don't want to see stuff like this happen, but I can kind of appreciate the writing of it in how they're doing his character like as a villain so far. I definitely got to commend them for that, honestly. And just his whole thing about like souls. I mean, we've saw that before in anime. I would say like anime and manga, like how certain characters are with breaking down the soul and in what it actually is and all that. I think we've saw that before. I think they do a good job though of kind of going into that and breaking that down, maybe compared to some other shows. So I'm really liking Mahito so far as a villain. I gotta say, I think he's only gonna get better as a villain in terms of like the writing and all that as it goes forward. But seeing something that it kind of sucks, right? Having to see Junpei and Yuji go at it and clash after they were hitting it off, right? They really were. So and it's all screwed up because Junpei, literally Mahito takes Junpei, who is already like in such a weak, just his mind is kind of weak, right? He's like he's down. He was getting bullied, like, right? Just he doesn't really have friends. He literally picked someone who would be perfect for him to mold into what is actually happening now. So Mahito, like, you got to give him some for that. But I think we will see as it goes forward, maybe after this clash with Yuji, we'll see some development, some growth with Mahito, and maybe he starts to look at things in a different way or in a different light, and Yuji probably having an effect on that. So we'll see what happens. This episode though pretty good. I gotta say, some kind of like horror-ish elements. I think we could see more of that in the next episode. We had that in this episode. Nanami and Mahito, more so from Nanami's part, like what he showcased in this episode was actually really cool, I gotta say. So really interested to see where we go from here, what we'll have in the next episode, especially with Junpei and Yuji. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you do, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.